Our environment is multi-layered, an intricate web of interconnected ecosystems and relationships, all of which contribute to the delicate balance of life. At WWF-Viet Nam, we work toward maintaining this balance at every level, making calculated progress year after year. This year, we gained monumental support for the New Deal for Nature and People, a global call to governments and businesses to take decisive action. The Prime Minister of Vietnam publicly vouched his support for the New Deal. A 5-year MOU with the Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment was signed, and endorsement from the Deputy Prime Minister to replicate our Sustainable Forest Management Plan has created strong momentum. Corporate sector engagement involved the exclusive screening of Our Planet, Our Business to over 350 corporate reps in Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City, stirring dialogue on nature-based business solutions and building a Business for Nature coalition. Much like in the forest, we are interconnected and each have a part to play in the rich web of life. This year, we've gained support from 50 forest management communities in managing 16,000 hectares of forest in central Vietnam, and continue to support FSC certification over 22,000 hectares of plantation. We also increased forest coverage by planting over 32,000 indigenous timber species. Development of 10-year biodiversity monitoring plans are underway for key species in Vietnam, and a systematic camera trap survey of key protected areas in the central Annamites landscape was completed. A first-time ever tiger prey base assessment was conducted to support the proposed reintroduction of tigers along the Cambodia-Vietnam border. Together with Yok Don National Park, the first ever DNA analysis of Vietnam's largest remaining population of Asian elephants was generated, coupled with extensive work with communities in Dak Lak, which gave way to the development of an urgent action plan for Nay An elephant conservation. Unique ecosystems and creatures of all kinds are on the brink of collapse from threats like the scourge of plastic waste across the globe. Efforts to combat plastic waste launched a behaviour change campaign based off the first ever Vietnam consumer camp research on plastic waste consumption and disposal disseminated widely. This year, government offices stopped using single-use water bottles, and numerous resorts and hotels committed to reducing plastic waste. Momentum is building with collaboration from 10 select cities and local governments in the Plastic Smart Cities program, a global initiative with a focus in Vietnam. Big ripples are being made in community-based freshwater conservation, resulting in work with numerous rural communities implementing community-based freshwater management practices for aquaculture, agriculture, and ecotourism. Adapting to an ever-changing climate and sustainably producing food is vitally important to both humans and the environment. Our shrimp ASE project has grown to an area of 3,400 hectares in the Mekong Delta, producing over 30,000 megatons of shrimp for global consumption. Training for fishing communities continues to emphasize gender equity and innovation. The Vietnam Alliance for Climate Action was WWF co-founded this year, strengthening CSO coalitions to advocate for sustainable energy in response to climate change. Over 37 members joined within 3 months, with numbers continuously rising. Kicking off our first ever Sustainable Finance Programme initiative, training programs were organised for 40 senior bank employees, in addition to an environmental impact assessment of the banking sector. Our achievements could not be realised without continued progression in our funding. This year, we've seen a dramatic increase in our fundraising results as growing private sector interest continues to develop, and awareness about environmental protection steadily increases. There is still immense biodiversity left in Vietnam, and we now know, more than ever, what we need to restore our ecosystems, seeding nature-based solutions at the heart of our mission, and innovating new relationships with nature to last for generations to come.